Hi and welcome back to the dead ball area. Small margins have huge impacts on elite rugby, and in the European Rugby Champions Cup we saw a game turn on its head in the space of 2 minutes when Ulster scored a fantastic try through their left winger, Jacob Stockdale. So we're going to go through the try, break down what happened in a lot more detail, but we need to go back to the scrum before this sequence to really see how Wasps' continual errors get them into this position. Now Wasps have just defended a period of sustained pressure from Ulster, who are trailing 9-3. Resulting in Christian Leilofano knocking the ball on over the line. Now Wasps have done well to hold them out and now have a 5 metre defensive scrum, and this is where errors start creeping in. We can see that they're in a good position to utilise Daly's powerful left foot. A pass on the base of the scrum means Daly is likely to only have to deal with Ulster scrum half Cooney. Now it's a pressure kick, but at this level Daly should be able to get it away. Instead, Wasps pick up and go and make a bit of a mess of it. We can see straight away Hughes is going to pick up and go. As the scrum sets, we see he's bound, but before the ball is even in, we can see he's slipped that bind ready to pick and go. And the ball comes back, and here is where it really gets messy for Wasps. With Robson and Cooney following the ball to the base, Hughes' best option is to pick and go to the right, but instead he comes left, which means he has to come back and around Robson and is met by Cooney on the front foot, who puts him down. The result is Wasps lose more ground, and with a ruck on their try line, Daly is now left with only the try area to work in and with 4 Ulster chasers to deal with. He does so clear into the 22, and whilst it's a decent kick from Daly, Wasps are back under pressure in their own 22 from Ulster. Now Ulster throw in, set them all, and this is key as it holds the Wasps forwards and transition defence narrow. We can also see Marshall and McCloskey have set up quite narrow, and Leilofano has dropped back into the pocket, which, as we'll see, has an impact on Wasps' defence of Ulster's strike move. Now another key point is Wasps' defence of the blind side, with both Robson and Bassett in the channel. I'd have preferred to see one of them slide open, allowing LaRue to drift up into the defensive line earlier. Now either way, Cooney takes the ball, and as he comes across, both McCloskey and Marshall run in lines, holding the Wasps' transition defence. Cooney plays out the back to Leilofano. Now with Leilofano playing out the back, Wasps still have a 3-on-3. Defence is about numbers, and the best way to defend anything designed to create an overlap, like a screen move, is to do the maths. McCloskey and Marshall are defended, so Daly should be counting the third man, Leilofano, and tracking him. And ideally what needs to happen here is Daly blitzes Leilofano, and Wade moves forward and meets Piatel, with LaRue coming up to meet Stockdale earlier. The key though is Wade and Daly coming to meet Leilofano and Piatel, but instead Daly drifts out and Wade backs off waiting to get help. This is still fixable though, but now Daly's focus needs to change from Leilofano to Piatel, and quickly. He needs to push up, help Wade, who needs to come and meet Piatel. By coming to meet Piatel, he forces him into making a decision. He also meets him before he's travelling, and whilst he's concentrating on receiving the ball from Leilofano. However, they are now both caught in no man's land, and with Wade turned shoulders and hips out, Piatel is able to step on his inside and then take him on the outside, meaning LaRue is essentially left defending a 2 versus 1 with Piatel on Wade's outside. He understandably gets caught between biting in and pushing out on Stockdale, who, trusting Piatel, has held the width and canters in untouched. Great try by Ulster. Now Wasps have had a difficult start to the season, and while they've had a lot of injuries, they'll need to cut errors like this down if they hope to claw themselves back into the league and progress from this pool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube.